Hey there folks, welcome back to CYPTV. Today I have the creepiest, weirdest, strangest videos that'll make you question everything. You know the drill, leave a like, share, and comment. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy content like this. Without further ado, let's jump right into the videos.
This stage, 50-50. 50-50, what, like 50% we live, 50% we die? What? 50-50. No, what the?
Oh.
Wow.
Just relax. You've been very drunk for the last hour.
Me or you?
You.
Oh, look at the smoke.
What the fuck?
Dude, that's some fucking alien shit.
No, I've been seeing that all over the internet though.
Did you get a good video of it? Ah! God damn it! God damn it! Hey! Hey! Stop! 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 Hey! No!
I would kick that dog in the pool. It's a robotic dog. The robotic dog.
No!
Scary video shows a woman walking down the street when a sinkhole opens up and swallows her. Reports say it happened in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, where people rushed to find her. The woman is reportedly a tourist from India and is still missing after several days.
I come outside, there's sirens blaring, and I see this huge trail in the sky. It's midnight right now, and there's this huge trail like something crash landed. What the heck is that? What is this? I wonder if there's anything on the news about this.
Was that supposed to be a mermaid?
我用我的和平让这些可能性开花结果，我们就是科技界的超级搭档。科学大多时候让人觉得高大上，但是我们也可以把它当成开心果。比如研究为什么香蕉皮让人滑倒，或者你给羊看一张照片，他会不会认得照片里的人？我相信，只要你们有好奇心，就可以发现更多的科学，成为伟大的科学家。
Germany admit this photo looks funny, but they still want to know who he or she is. Someone dressed as Cookie Monster behind the wheel of a speeding car that was caught by a speed camera. Police also not laughing at the costume, saying that it is restricting the driver's field of vision.
Oh my God, look what's coming, y'all. Qantas Airlines, Airbus A330.
Don't that look super sketch? If you enjoy content like this, I put out several videos a week. It'll be amazing if you hit the subscribe button and join me in the next video.
The sky is literally purple.
I found something creepy. Is that a silicone mask?
TV.
Whoever be drinking and shit, this is what this shit look like after it pops and it been sitting for a little while. Ain't even been sitting that long. Look at that nasty ass shit. That's fucking gross.
定州市正上方发现不明飞行物。
What the freak?
Dude, where did they come from?
I don't know. Are those missiles?
I don't fucking know.
What the freak is
What
that?
the heck? I don't know. I just looked over.
And it was just another one. It was just another one. What the freak? No.
Farmers in India ambushed by some sort of humanoid creature very recently. This video is making its rounds on the internet right now. What do you think? Real? Is it fake?
לא לפחד, לשכב, 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 לסגור עיניים, לסגור את הפנים, הכל בסדר. זה רחוק מאיתנו, זה רחוק, זה לא נפגע.
לא, לא, זה רק נראה ככה קרוב.
זה רק נראה. שקט, הכל בסדר, פה זה מנהל עכשיו, עכשיו אנחנו נוסעים. יאללה, תכנסו לרכבים, מהר. תכנסו לרכבים.
One man experienced that danger firsthand as he was driving through a flooded street. The startling sight caught on camera as that alligator lunged out of the water. You can see the gator biting the car's tire and door before disappearing into the floodwaters. The video is another important reminder to avoid walking through high water after a major storm because of all the dangers that can be hiding below.
Oh my.
Good.
The Chinese fashion giant Shein says it is investigating after a University of Bristol student said she discovered a live scorpion in a parcel from the firm. Sophia Alonso Mossinger said she thought she was dreaming when she saw the scorpion crawling around inside the package. A specialist animal charity later collected it, adding its sting would have been medically significant and potentially life-threatening.
Laser technology was used to build the sophisticated buildings we see from the past. There is no way these buildings were carved from a hammer and chisel, nor was this built without the assistance of electrical advanced machines. The detail in these stone-carved buildings reflect how advanced the human mind was in these periods of time. These buildings you see are thousands of years old. What we've been told as history does not match with what we see. Well, that's because history is his story.
That's if humans built it, right? What if it was aliens that built all these things?
This YouTuber filmed their bed when he found a mysterious form squirming around under the sheet. He explains there is nothing below the cover, and then hits the bed to prove there is nothing under there causing the movement.
There is nothing under it. Look, look, see? Wait, watch. See the, look, there it is. Look, watch. I don't know, that's just creepy. Oh, there it is, look. Look.
See it?
Oh?
Whoa! Daddy, we see them! What in the world? There's another one right there!
I know. I don't understand what those are.
The security camera of this house captured terrifying moments that a young woman experienced. She arrives home and opens the door. And as soon as she enters, two men who were following her appear. They try to open the door but can't because it's locked. You can hear the young woman's panic inside the house. While the men are outside, the young woman starts screaming, saying she's calling the police. Telling them to leave her house. The men eventually leave the scene.
Wouldn't it be crazy if one of the largest lithium deposits in the world was right outside of Asheville, North Carolina? Wouldn't it be crazy if the largest lithium mining company in the world, 3 days before the flood began, submitted the permits for their mine right outside of Asheville, North Carolina? Wouldn't it be crazy if the mining company was just given $250 million in grants to help with construction of their mine right outside of Asheville, North Carolina? Wouldn't it be crazy if less than a month before the flood started, BlackRock acquired 2.2 million shares of stock in that mining company? That's crazy. Wouldn't it be crazy if the residents that opposed the mine had their homes and properties destroyed? That would never happen, though. I'm sure they wouldn't take things that far. Stay safe, Florida. Let me know. On a serious note, yeah, all my people in Florida, feel free to message me anything throughout this. Stay safe.
My teeth can still do that, and my eyes, they still glow. And also, check this out. My brother can do it too. What about my parents? Well, of course they can do it. Dad! suit. Hey, I thought I looked good. Just show them. My eyes? No. Oh, these. Told you.
This is why you should always be armed while camping in the woods. Because when this guy began to drive through the path at night, he noticed a strange figure in the distance. As the man got closer, he knew something wasn't right, as the strange figure's movements were unsteady, and its walking patterns were very strange. The man drives in closer to see if they need a ride, but then suddenly the creature turns around and begins to dart towards the vehicle. The man turns around and never returned to the area. But what would you do in this situation?
If I was to see something like that in real life, I'd be speechless.
She was our age, and it's just scary because that could have been any one of us. And she was an angel, and I know that now she's with God.
Disneyland has a ride where you literally go to hell. No joke. You start in this charming English mansion. Everything feels innocent, whimsical, musical, bookish. Then you hop into a motor car. Suddenly there's chaos. You crash through a fireplace. You're driving through London. The cops are chasing you. Next thing you know, you're in a court. A judge slams the gavel and you're found guilty. But instead of going to jail, you crash headfirst into an oncoming train and you The next room, it's fire, demons, red lighting, hot, heat. You're surrounded by devilish creatures in an inferno. It's literally hell, and Disney never explains it. No redemption, no Mickey Mouse saving you, just eternal damnation. Welcome to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. For more hellish Disney facts they don't put on the mat, hit the follow button and tell me which Disney ride you think has the weirdest ending.
All right, come on, Bigfoot doesn't exist, right? Is this Bigfoot that we're about to show this video?
Listen, he might exist, but could he really be here in Pennsylvania? That's my thing.
He's supposed to live out in Oregon and Washington State.
I mean, he could travel. He's got big feet. Seems like he moves.
That's true. He can get around quickly.
The National Weather Service posted this photo of their team checking out storm damage in Fayette County, and that's out by Pittsburgh. And look at that, what's going on back there. Yeah, it was just spotted over the border in West Virginia, and now apparently made its way to PA.
What about the dude in the foreground there? Does he even know that's behind him?
It doesn't look like it. He's facing the camera.
Yeah.
So. According to the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization.
I belong to that group.
Oh, do you? Pennsylvania ranks in the top 10 states of Bigfoot sightings.
I did not know that.
So Bigfoot likes it here. I mean, it is an interesting looking thing.
We should talk to somebody that can relate to big feet.
Wow. Wow, you got jokes. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's an exclusive club.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll say that.
Oh, look, but Bigfoot sightings.
We are sure-footed.
Sure-footed, yeah, you're not tipping over.
Bridge, and our location's a little down there. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Should we keep going? What the fuck? Oh my god, is she following us?
Oh.
The moon is not following its natural order because it is the end times moon. All right, this is at 4:53 p.m. It's 10:32 p.m. and I just took this. Did it change phases? Like, how is this possible?
Lots of us are seeing the moon looking like a smiley face, which is not and has not ever been a moon phase. And don't try to gaslight me or yourself. I've watched the moon my entire life. I have moon phase charts that I got years ago. These are the only moon phases. He said he saw this one day and this one the following day. In the canon Bible, we know that the moon and the stars and the sun are for signs and for seasons, but I knew there had to be something more that linked this moon stuff to the end times. So I asked Haven, my favorite Bible app, to search all of the apocryphal texts, which are still a part of the Ethiopian Bible. Don't come for me. It's very interesting. It brings up 1 Enoch 80. In those days, the moon will change its order and will not appear at its proper time.
I'm watching it come up my tree. So it's rising, right? And then literally maybe 40 minutes later, tell me why the moon's already setting. Look what the moon has been doing. Y'all see, look how creepy that is.
Haven also gives a verse from 2nd Esdras. The moon shall be confounded or disorderly. The moon shall be troubled. I would say seeing the moon below you while you're flying definitely counts as being troubled. Enoch really puts emphasis on the moon bringing about all the signs of the year, and the moon becomes a sign of the seasons and a sign of the years and a sign of the days and a sign of the months. I just find it funny how every account of the moon being disorderly comes from the apocryphal texts that we're taught are fake, but we're seeing exactly that. I would say that the moon is a very important celestial indicator that Jesus is coming back. Most people don't even realize that there's signs outside of the blood moons that everybody's waiting for. Look up, you guys. Our redemption is drawing very, very near.
Started here, and then he flew and curved down this way. Oh, here's another one right here. You see him? Flying right over our heads. Pointing it right at him. And now he's turning.
Ooh,
yeah.
Flashed.
Yeah, you see him?
Yeah, it just flashed.
I'm lasering at him, and he's curving.
This is crazy.
Oh my God, go away! Leave us alone! What the hell?
Y'all, this is a creepy video coming out of New Orleans, Louisiana. This was captured by a woman and her girlfriends. They were just out enjoying the night, dancing, when a random man comes up to her and starts basically freaking on her. Didn't think anything of it until they saw his facial expressions, and it completely weirded them out. Tons of people are chiming in saying, "You've met a New Orleans vampire," or "It's a demon." And honestly, looking at his facial expressions, truly terrifying. Take a look at this. Comment below and tell me what you think.
You know, I've been hearing the same thing. When I first saw the video, I thought he was just high on drugs. But people been commenting that, being that the video is from New Orleans, that he could be a vampire. And they're suspecting that because of the reflection in his eyes. What do you think?
Silenced him and kicked him off social media after he reported finding children backpacks and bones in the desert. The couple lives in a van on the US-Mexico border, and when they posted about their findings, it immediately went super viral. People thought that this could be leftovers from people trying to cross the border, but other people had darker suspicions.
We found this little pond that's north of an arroyo, and this thing is filled with kids' backpacks. And there's if you dig down, there's backpacks. There's little kids' backpacks here. There are kids' fucking backpacks here.
Last October, they contacted the police because they found bones. And when the police never followed up, they contacted the FBI. They also post that they see strange cars and planes around the site that they live. He then made a post where he was like, I'm really trying to spread awareness. I don't want money. I just want people to know about this and us to try to figure out what it is.
Appreciate you guys making sure we're okay, but I'm making a public declaration. Anyone not accepting any financial aid at this time at all. We're not going to let anyone try and accuse us of doing this for anything other than trying to get the word out there that this was weird. I don't even see how this got to be that big of a deal.
He posted this to over 100,000 followers. His account on here no longer exists. This is their Instagram Wiggins Wild World. They made a post saying that the FBI contacted them and pressured them to stop talking about it publicly.
We already found possible migrant remains on our property, and we just got up to a spot that was eerie and crazy. There was a bunch of weird coincidences, and then all of a sudden we started finding exclusively, except for pair of boxers, exclusively kid stuff. And I don't mean kid size, a couple of the boots were kid size, but everything we're finding was pink or purple, and the pair of Jordans were pink sparkly Jordans, and a pair of underwear that's just disintegrated. The scariest thing of all of this is the nonchalant attitude and the leave it alone and don't fucking worry about it that's coming from the Americans, and especially the fucking border agents on here. I do not understand why it's a big deal for us to look into something like this. Legitimately, you don't know. You guys don't know where we live. You don't know. You guys are saying it's a drop spot. There's no road. These people would have to walk an extra half mile to make it to a road that the car would have to turn around, go on a sketchy fucking road. Our road is terrible. Out of here, onto a super, super busy, one of the most populated gravel roads in Cochise County. If any of you guys are from Cochise County, if I said the name of this road, you'd be like, oh yeah, it's huge and it sucks. There's no way. This is a drop spot. I cannot imagine any of you guys that are border agents that have kids that are don't worry about it.
The couple was warned to stop and was told that there were going to be consequences if they continued speaking out about it. I couldn't find any of the videos that had the bones, but people were pointing out that the bones could have been from animals or deer, questioning if they actually were what we think they are. But just the way that this was treated makes you think that this is part of a larger operation in the desert region. Part 2 is already up. Come over here for longer freaky videos.
Appreciate you guys making sure we're okay, but I'm making a public declaration. Anyone that says we're trying to scam, anyone that says we're trying to do anything, I am not accepting any financial aid at this time at all. We're not going to let anyone try and accuse us of doing this for anything other than trying to get the word out there that this was weird. And I don't even see how this got to be that big of a deal. Think of the things that you can do that will bring a law enforcement officer.
Why do you think the FBI pressured them to stop? I'm suspecting that maybe it's an ongoing investigation and they don't want them to mess it up. Or maybe they're involved. Who knows? Maybe they're covering something up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section.
We have some interesting footage. This is actually coming out of Brazil. This was captured on the town CCTV cameras, and authorities were reviewing the footage when they came across this oddity that they can't explain. What appears to be this unidentified light source appearing on camera, and eventually it does disappear, but it left them with questions as to what is this? What are they watching? It's almost like the universe being split open or a portal opening. Take a look at this footage. Comment below and tell me what you think this could be.
Something massive went in front of the sun this morning, and of course, like usual, they're trying to hide it. And this whole thing made people look farther into all of their scans, and they find a whole bunch of footage where they're just straight up turning it off when weird things start happening. It is actually ridiculous because while this stuff was going on, the Schumann frequency at the same exact time was going insane. I mean, it's crazy. We have these solar flares and we have these auroras going crazy where no one ever sees them while these weird planetary bodies are just flying around the sky. And before the simple-minded try to tell me it's a lunar eclipse, yeah, there is no lunar eclipse or partial lunar eclipse this April, and not until September, actually. I mean, beside that, do y'all really think that the moon's what's causing the sun and vice versa to eclipse? This was the sky map at the exact time it happened, and of course the sun is nowhere near the moon, like it was on April 28th, and y'all can see how fast the thing was moving. And apparently when crazy things are going on, they are always cutting the feed on these certain cameras, just gone. People are gonna find out at some point, there is way more than just the sun and the moon in the sky. You see the sun over here, but you got that thing right in the sky. They call them the blue and the red Kachina. See, 2 lens flares. And I almost wonder if these Kachinas are the nodes that people speak of, making them blank out their own equipment. At some point, we gotta realize that everything they have told us and showed us is a complete lie, and we have no idea how things really work.
End of 2026, the snacks you and me grew up on may disappear. I'm talking Skittles, Sour Patches, Hot Cheetos, etc. The list goes on. Even the ones in the background. The US government just announced a plan to ban the last 8 artificial food dyes that's in my food and your food. It's not just a health thing, y'all. It's a whole war of the foods that we put on our cabinet. And if you ask me, this is a big W. The health officials announced what we already knew, that this shit leads to ADHD, cancer, and more. But the question is, why now? And why was they letting us eat this shit from the beginning? If they knew all these other countries wasn't eating it, why did they allow us to eat it? Make it make sense. Red 40, yellow 5, blue 1, all gonna be gone. But like I said, it should have been gone. After all these other countries announced that they was getting rid of it because of the health issues it was causing, we should have did it. If we was so ahead of all these other countries, like I said, we would have been did it. So what changed? This week, Health Secretary RFK Jr. said enough is enough. He didn't see what it done to people, probably did something to him, and he said, yeah, I'm in charge. So I'm getting this shit out of here. This is for the people that eat this every day. You got to understand that it's not going to taste the same. So hold your video talking about, oh, this is nasty. It's helping you. So your favorite little snack that you used to love, that was bad for you, it's going to taste different and it's going to look different. So don't be surprised. But the question I ask now, are we finally waking up? Or are we just trading flavors for fear? Y'all follow from.
He's right. Why did the government allow this for so long? And yet they're still doing things that will harm us in other foods. So I hope they put the crackdown on all of it. Things that they don't allow in other countries, they allow here. What's wrong with the government? That's crazy.
The distractions are going absolutely wild right now. More humiliation coming. So we'll start with on the ground first with these celebrities, and then we'll go to the sky. Shannon Sharp has been their go-to lately, and I really wonder what team he's on. Do y'all think it was really an accident when he went live doing that certain stuff a couple months back? It wasn't. It was distracting you, just like now the lawsuit that's coming out. These people genuinely all know each other. Him, the OnlyFans people, all of them. But there's a lot of big things going on, and that's why they're distracting you. It's that time of year again for Will Smith. It's the humiliation scenario. You get what I'm saying? Why in the world would he do stuff like this on his own free will? You get it, Will? Nobody in their right mind's doing that for no reason. This one's crazy because you know who this is, right? And who is this? Oh, it's David Beckham. Where is he at these days? Wake up, it's a club and you are not in it. And most of the people are all in the same club. They just act like they're not. And I really hate to say it that way, but think about it. Why would him or nobody else speak up when this stuff was going on? But what exactly are they distracting us from? Oh, that's right. The bigger distraction. Look where this was happening. That's weird, right? Y'all know what just happened here, right? And allegedly, these things are coming back. They have all been warning you this whole year. Part of their job is to make sure that you know what's coming subconsciously. Why? Ask us.
These videos are for entertainment and education. Real or fake, fact or fiction. Let me know what you think about these videos in the comments section. I'd like to thank you for watching. And until next time, this is CYPTV, and I'm out.